The gothic horror-inspired set of Innistrad, released originally in 2011, was so popular that Magic the Gathering has returned to this set at least 3 times now. First of all, there was, of course, original Innistrad block with Innistrad, Dark Ascension, and Avacyn Restore sets. Then it was Shadows over Innistrad block with Shadows over Innistrad and Eldritch Moon. And then they returned to the set in 2021 with Innistrad Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow. Of course, there was also a double feature, which was an abomination, and we don't want to talk about that. In the beginning of 2025, they will return to the set with Innistrad Remastered. But today we have a pre-release deck from 2021, from September, and this is Innistrad Midnight Hunt pre-release deck. Really nice werewolf. So this Midnight Hunt is mainly about werewolves, and the following Crimson Vow, that was released I think in November 2021, was mainly about the vampires. Let's take a look what's in the pre-release box. So we have a very nice looking box with some werewolf over here. Gonna open it. Of course, there is always some life counter over here with the wolf heads. It looks very nice. We have a bunch of boosters, namely 6 draft boosters. For those of you young enough not to know what the draft booster is, it is a booster of 15 cards with 10 commons, 3 uncommons, 1 rare, and 1 land. Madness, right? Everybody does play boosters these days. This is some sort of a promo card, Midnight Hunt promo. We're gonna open it too. And we, of course, get an arena card on this one, a separator, nice looking separator, some information. Harvest Tide begins. Ooh, some sort of event, looking like a Halloween, but only set on Innistrad. This is how you build a pre-release deck, fluff, and that is pretty much it for the box. Let's take a closer look at what's inside of the booster boxes. Let's open the first one. We have our first booster open, and we immediately see very nice picture of Rotten Reunion, an instant with a lot of text, and of course a flashback mechanic. Flashback basically means that you can play this card for this price from the graveyard. We're all about graveyards on Innistrad. Dawnheart Rejuvenator, human warlock. When Dawnheart Rejuvenator enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life, and it can give you 1 mana of any color. So this is a mana fixer. Famished Foragers, vampires. There are some vampires in this set too, but mainly there will be werewolves, as we will see further on. 4/3 body with some text. Gavany Trapper. Really like the art of this one. Human Soldier. Tap target creature. The whole purpose of this particular card is tapping other creatures because it cannot really attack by default. Lambhold Harrier. Here we go. Creature Wolf. Target creature can't block this turn if you pay 3 mana and 1 red. Nice. Defenestrate! Whoa! People from Czech Republic should be excited. Somebody is being thrown out a window. Destroy target creature without flying. Nice. It's a typical black card. Component Collector. Look at this thing. Homunculus. 1/4 with a lot of text. Timberland Guide, Human Scout. When Timberland Guide enters the battlefield, put +1/+1 counter on target creature. Interesting. Bat Whisperer, so there is a vampire that whispers to the bats. Very cool. Morning Patrol, human soldier with vigilance 2/3. Disturb. So the Disturb is, I think, a new mechanic here. You may cast this card from your graveyard transformed for its Disturb cost. Okay, that is how you get the transformed version of it. Morning Apparition. Ooh, flying vigilance 2/1. Okay, this is a double-sided card, double-faced card. And the first uncommon, Dawnheart Wardens, Human Warlock with Vigilance. Cowen. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, creatures you control get +1, +0 until end of turn. So this is apparently also a new mechanic here. Cowen. Foul Play. Destroy target creature with power 2 or less. Investigate. They investigate even in this set. Apparently investigation is a thing here. Foul Play. Burly Breaker, Human Werewolf. Told you, werewolves. Ward 1, whenever this creature becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 1 mana. Daybound. If a player casts no spells during their own turn, it becomes night next turn. Ooh! So he is 6/5, and when the night happens, he is 8/7. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. This is another double-faced card. And we get our first rare card, Sun Gold Sentinel. Human Soldier with a lot of text and Cowen. I can see it here. It's super tiny, but I can read it. 3/2. Rare card. Okay, that's pretty cool. Full art lands. Really beautiful looking basic land island with some sort of a tentacle over here going out of the water. Some rocks. Very beautiful lands. I really like it. And we have a token beast. 4/4. Okay. And this is another token. We have seen last time, couple of last videos, how the original Innistrad tokens looked like from 2011, where you could select which card you want to represent with the token. And they made so many double-faced cards, they had to do this instead. So this is the token for double-faced cards like Burly Breaker or something. Booster number 2. Alright, booster number 2, Moonrager Slash, red instant spell. Jack-o'-lantern and artifacts. Sacrifice Jack-o'-lantern, exile up to 1 target card from graveyard, draw a card. Okay, so Jack-o'-lantern is all about graveyard, unruly mob. We have seen this before, I'm pretty sure about that. I'm pretty sure this is the card from the original Innistrad, and we have seen it in one of the previous videos. Immolation, enchantment aura, enchanted creature get +2/+2. Cathar Commando, oh, that looks cool. So the Cathars are following the modern trends, and they can become commando. Interesting, very interesting. Revenge of the Drowned, an instant, blue 1, with zombie creatures involved. Path to the Festival, yeah, during the story of Midnight Hunt there is a festival. And there is a lot of text here, I'm not gonna read that. Morkrut Behemoth, yeah, I recognize this image. He is 7/6, zombie giant. Nice, and you have to sacrifice another creature or pay this mana. Okay, Shipwreck Sifters, really disturbing looking things. Creature spirit. Tireless Howler, human werewolf with vigilance, 4/5, and it becomes Dire Strain Brawler, 6/6 with vigilance. Vigilance on a green creature. Very interesting. This is double-faced card. Contortionist Troop. Creature human. Enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. Yeah, and you basically have to pay as much as you want. Field of Ruin, an uncommon land, which gives you colorless mana, so this is the symbol for colorless mana. You can use this card to destroy target non-basic lands an opponent controls. Each player searches their library for a basic land card, puts it in the battlefield, then shuffle. Okay, so you can get rid of a non-basic land with use of this land. Wow, this is interesting. Chaplain of Alms, human cleric with first strike. That is double-faced card, and it becomes Chapel Shieldgeist, spirit cleric with flying and first strike. Very unusual. And burn down the house. Sorcery, a rare sorcery. Burn down the house deals 5 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Create 3 1/1 red devil creature tokens. When this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. They gain haste until end of turn. And you choose one of these. Okay, interesting. This is a rare card. An extremely beautiful basic land mountain with a mountain passage over here. I really love the art of these lands. It's amazing. And we have a bat token flying 1/1. Really beautiful bat. Goes here. Another double-faced card token goes here. Booster number 3. We have our booster number 3, Mites of the Old Ways, a green instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn, and then you can also draw a card if you have some stuff. Return to nature, choose 1, destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantments, exile target card from graveyard, a green card that kills artifacts and enchantments. Very interesting. Pax Betrayal, it has MTG story, and this is pretty much a story of Arlene Cord, who is one of the main characters in this set. She is a planeswalker from Innistrad. So it's a sorcery with a lot of text. Clarion Cathars, Human Knight, 3/3. And it creates white human creature token. Okay. Neonate's Rush. Duel for Dominance, another MTG story thing. So this is Arlene Cord on the left and a guy that I don't remember on the right, who is basically one of the bad werewolves. Blood Pact, instant. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Typical black. Organ Hoarder, zombie, 3/2, very scary looking. Howl of the Hunt, enchantment aura. Flash enchant creature. When Howl of the Hunt enters the battlefield, if enchanted creature is a wolf or werewolf, untap that creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has vigilance. Okay, so they are all about vigilance for green cards, especially werewolves. Human Werewolf, Harvestide Infiltrator, 3/2 with Trample, and it becomes Harvestide Assailants with 4/4 and Trample. Another double-faced card. Human Knights, 2/4. Nice. This is an uncommon. Stormkirk Blood Thief. Creature Vampire Rogue. At the beginning of your end step, if an opponent lost life this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target vampire you control. Including probably this one. Quite possible to use it. Ghoulish Procession. Some ghouls are going somewhere. Very interesting. Enchantment. Whenever one or more non-token creature dies, creates a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decade. This ability triggers only once each turn. Okay, that is cool. And we finally got one of the showcase cards. Tovolar, the Dire Overlord. Yeah, this is a rare card. So Tovolar, remember that bad guy who was fighting with Arlene Cord a couple of cards before in Duel for Dominance? Over here, yeah, this is Tovolar. Yes, so we got this rare Tovolar. He is Human Werewolf, 3/3, can become 4/4. Whenever a wolf or werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 3 or more wolves and or werewolves, it becomes Knight. Then transform any number of human werewolves you control. So they changed slightly how day and night works. So instead of relying on spells like in original Innistrad, there are some conditions that can trigger Knights. So this is our Tovolar, the Midnight Scourge. Legendary creature werewolf, 4/4. Whenever a wolf or werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Card draw, very nice. And you can pay this price, X of any mana, red and green. Target wolf or werewolf you control gets +X+0 and gain trample until end of turn. Very, very, very nice card. Unbelievably nice. And it is showcase card too. Extremely beautiful swamp over here. Full art Lands, Swamp. And this is a day-night token. Look at this. This is a day. And this is a night. So you can use this card to track if it is day or night right now at the board. Very, very nice. This is a nice token. Put it here. And of course, the double-faced card token, as always, is present in every single booster, apparently. Booster number 4. Alright, we start booster number 4 with Ardent's Elementalist, Human Shaman, so 1. Very nice. Crossroad Candle Guides. Another Halloween reference, Pumpkins, Scarecrow. 3/4. Very cool. Search Party Captain, Human Soldier with 2/2. Electric Revelation, instant. Draw 2 cards for a red mana. Very interesting. Another Gaminy Trapper that taps target creatures. Blade Brand. Target creature gains Death Touch until end of turn. Draw a card. An instant. Very interesting. Geist Wave. Return target non-land permanents to its owner hand. If you control that permanent, draw a card. So this is a boomerang that cannot return lands. Snarling Wolf. As we remember, wolves are almost as good as werewolves in this set. Snarling Wolf gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. Interesting. So this is a cheap wolf. Oh, a second showcase card. Bird Admirer. Creature, human, archer, werewolf with reach and day bounce, which means that it can become night bounce too. Let's see. This is a double face card. So this is the other face of it. Creature, werewolf, reach, night bounce, 3/5. Very, very, very nice. Double face card goes here. Grizzly Ghoul. So this is a bear that is dead. 4/3 with trample. Grizzly Ghoul enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each creature that died this turn. So you're gonna play this in a second main phase. Phantom Carriage. Creature Spirit with flying, 4/4 with flying. That is actually quite cool. When Phantom Carriage enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a card with flashback or disturb, put it on your graveyard, and then shuffle. Very, very nice. A second double face card, Baneblade Scoundrel. Creature, human, rogue, werewolf. That's a lot of types here. Whenever Baneblade Scoundrel becomes blocked, each creature blocking it gets -1/-1 until end of turn. And it becomes Bane Claw Marauder, a werewolf. Same ability as before. Whenever a creature blocking Bane Claw Marauder dies, this creature controller loses 1 life. So it is even worse. It was bad enough, but now it is even worse. And a rare card, Vodric Astral Archmage. This is also, I believe, a special treatment. A black and white card kind of thing. Human Wizard, 1/2. If it's neither day nor night, it becomes day as Vodric Astral Archmage enters the battlefield. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost X less to cast, where X is Vodric's power. Whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, put a +1/+1 counter on Vodric. So Vodric is all about switching between day and night. Very, very interesting. A really beautiful mountain, a second mountain, looking really, really cool. And we have a foil card, Overwhelmed Archivist, Human Wizard, 3/2, double-faced card. Whenever Overwhelmed Archivist enters the battlefield, draw a card, then discard a card. Disturb, yeah, you can cast this card from graveyard. And it becomes Archive Holmes, Spirit Wizard with flying, 2/1. Very, very, very cool. So this is a double face card. This is one of those devils that we were able to create with some of the cards we have seen before. Riding on a goat, I don't know why. When this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. Okay, this is a token. And of course, double-faced card representative. Booster number 5. We start again, booster number 5 with Rotten Reunion, an instance. There we go. Then we have a showcase card, Dawnheart Rejuvenator. We have seen this card before, but not as a showcase card. A very, very beautiful looking card. Brimstone Vandal, Creature Devil, 2/3 with Menace. Hedgewitch Mask, this is an equipment, gets +1/+1, and the equipped creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 4 or greater. Okay, that's neat. Silver Bolts, look at this crossbow. If a werewolf is dealt damage this way, destroy it. That is very flavorful, so you can use silver bolts to kill a werewolf. Eaten Alive, sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature or pay 3 and 1 black mana. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Okay, you can get rid of planeswalker this way. Stormrider Spirit, creature spirit with flash and flying 3/3. Tapping at the window, really scary looking tree tapping at the window. Nevice Occultist, human wizard. When it dies, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Gale Drifter, Hippogriff with flying, and you can disturb it when it dies and goes to the graveyard, and this is double face card. And this is the Whale Drifter, Hippogriff Spirit with flying 2/2. If a Whale Drifter would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Okay, double faced card over here. Ritual of Hope, an instance that gets you +1/+1 on each creature. If you have a Coven, you get more stuff. This is a Ritual of Hope. Purifying Dragon, creature dragon with flying, 4/3. Whenever Purifying Dragon attacks, it deals 1 damage to target creature defending player controls. If that creature is a zombie, Purifying Dragon deals 2 damage to it instead. Okay, so this is an anti-zombie dragon. Deathbone Sprouts, fungus. I like the small arms of this fungus. And so this is a sprout, and it becomes into fungus horror. Look at this. Ooh, Deathbone Hulk 3/3. Yeah, wow. Okay, double face card. And we get a rare Patrician Geist, Spirit Knight with flying, 2/2. Other spirits you control get +1/+1. Spells you cast from your graveyard cost 1 mana less to cast. A really nice booster of your spirit army on the battlefields. And we get an incredibly beautiful Plains, full art land Plains. This is a human token, human with a jack-o'-lantern over here. Very nice. And of course, double face card. And the last booster, number 6. We start booster number 6 with a Gavany Silversmith, human soldier 2/3. Plummets, instant, destroy target creature with flying. Alright, this is how green gets rid of flyers. Another unruly mob, we have seen those guys before, they're really unruly. Abandon the post, up to 2 creatures can't block this turn. Wow, this is a red spell. Candle Trap and Aura. Enchanted creature has defender. Prevents all combat damage that would be dealt by enchanted creature. Okay, so it becomes a defender pretty much. Larder Zombie. Creature Zombie, which is also a defender. Harvestite Sentry, human warrior with Cowen, 3/1. Blood Pact. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. We have seen it before too. Locked in the Cemetery. This is my nightmare, guys, to be locked in the cemetery. Enchantment Aura. Enchanted creature, when locked in the cemetery, enters the battlefield. If there are 5 or more cards in your graveyard, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature does not tap during its controller's untap step. That is cool. Bait Hook Angler. Alright, a fisherman catching some fish, like on the back of this image. Disturb 1. And it becomes Hook Hunt Drifter. Ooh, look at this art, guys. This art is amazing. Creature Spirit with Flying. 1, 2. Double-faced card. Morbid Opportunist. Human Rogue. 1, 3. Okay. Hungry for More. Black-red card. Sorcery. Create a 3/1 black-red and red vampire creature token with Trample, Lifelink, and Haste. Sacrificed it in the beginning of the next end step. Okay. This creates a one-time use vampire. Hound Tamer, Human Werewolf, Trample, 3/3, and it can buff other creatures. And it becomes Untamed Pup with Trample, 4/4. Other wolves and werewolves you control have Trample, and it can still buff other creatures. Double-face card. And we finally get to the cutest picture of this set, in my opinion at least. Can't stay away. Look at all those cats. Look at all those cats. They're just hanging out here with a spirit cat over here. And this is a white-black enemy colors, guys. White-black sorcery, which says return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains if this creature would die, exile it instead. Okay, so you cannot return it indefinitely. Flashback 3 white black. You may cast this card from the graveyard for its flashback cost, then exile it. You can return something from your graveyard unless this is bigger than 3 mana. Really nice card, really nice art. I really enjoy it. Very beautiful basic land islands, and this is the second one I get of the same image. I really like it, actually. It's very neat. A clue token and a double-faced card token over here. Now let's see what's in the promo card. This is our promo card. How do we know it's promo card? You can see a stamp over here glowing in the lights. Ghoul Colors Harvest. It's black-green. Creates X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens with Decade, where X is half of the number of creature cards in your graveyard, rounded up. A creature with Decade can't block. When it attacks, sacrifice it at the end of combat. Okay, so this is like one-time use cards, and you can do a flashback for this price. Okay, wow, that is beautiful. That is beautiful, guys. Another Day and Night token, which we have already, and another double-faced cards token, and another one, and another one. So we got, all in all, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 double-faced tokens, which is not enough for how many double-faced cards we got, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Anyways, that is close. So, this is, my friends, the Midnight Hunt Prerelease box. A really beautiful box. I enjoyed a lot opening this Prerelease box. I am a huge fan of full art lands, and we got a number of them here. We got some plains, some mountains, some islands, even a swamp. I don't think we got any forest though. My personal favorite is this one, and this one is second favorite. Unbelievable. So this is 6 cards over here. Sadly, no forest, but we have another pre-release deck, so we can open it later and get some forest there, I guess. These are the cards that we got, the rare cards. We actually had 13 double-faced cards instead of 12. I didn't count this one with the Tovolar. So I think the Tovolar is probably gonna be the most fancy out of all that we have opened. How many did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the cards that we got, the rare cards from this nice pre-release deck. My personal favorite, of course, is this one with the cats. The cats are hanging out, eating some meat. There is a spirit cat chilling with them. A really cool looking card. I really enjoy it. Yeah, this is a very nice pre-release pack. And that is pretty much gonna be it for today, my friends. Let me know in the comment section below what do you think of Innistrad Midnight Hunt. Are you hyped about Shadows over Innistrad Remastered that should drop on our heads in the beginning of 2025? And if this is a Halloween enough video, so maybe we do some more. Anyways, that was pretty much it for today. Thank you guys for being with me, opening this pre-release deck. I will see you in the next video. Max is out. Take care. Bye.